the United States government was consulting with Latin American governments to bring disadvantaged children up from Latin America. And they were, in fact, involved in for example, the teleportation experiments before it was known whether it was safe for children to teleport. The initial group were a group of Navy enlisted personnel who were just used to experiment with whether human beings could teleport. And they involved the kids from Latin America. I was in the third group who were children drawn from some of the gifted and talented education programs that were ongoing around the country at that time. And we were a cadre of 140 children from the United States who were bright and physically fit and from stable families. And they were testing, for one thing, they were testing the impact of teleportation on normal, healthy American children, because one of the things they were anticipating is that teleportation would be used to transport the president and other cabinet officials around the world in a time-urgent way, and presumably their children would travel with them. So they wanted to develop baseline data on the mental and physical effects of teleportation on ordinary American children, and I was one of them. I know I was the first American child to teleport because my late father, Raymond F. Bashago, was one of the project principals. He was essentially the point man between the Ralph M. Parsons Company and the CIA on the theory and practice of teleportation. So I first traveled with my dad through a Tesla energetic array at the old Curtiss-Wright Aeronautical Company facility in Woodridge, New Jersey in the 1967-68 time frame. And then later, beginning in the fall of 1969, a larger group of children were involved in similar activities. It's been conjectured that some of the children were lost in time. I can't confirm that. One of my contact people at CIA was Courtney M. Hunt, who confirmed that in the history of American teleportation, we have lost personnel. I don't remember any of the children being lost in time, but I was an eyewitness to a grievous accident in which one of the boys in the program arrived in Santa Fe standing in about 3 inches of water that had collected in a public fountain there. And the specific gravity of the water caused his feet to arrive a split second later. And so quite tragically, he slid off his feet at the ankles as if his ankles had been passed through a bandsaw and tumbled to the side of the fountain there. And I ran past his location as he was being steadied and held to the ground by one of the team leaders. The American people need to know not only that this technology exists and that it can be used to dramatically improve transportation around the world, but that American children have already paid a high price in bringing about its development.